Okay, so now we're just going to quickly go over Euler's method. Okay, Euler's method. Euler's method, it says, okay, there's a clever application of local linearity to graph a solution without knowing its equation. Okay, it's called the Euler's method. So we would start at an initial spot, or the anchor point that they give us, right, in the differential equation, right, whether it was when x equal to 7, y is equal to 3, or whatever it may be. You start at that point, and Euler has developed a method of how to find the graph, or something really close to the graph, okay? So in that blue box, we have Euler's method for graphing a solution to an initial value problem. So obviously you have to have an initial value. You have to have a place to start, okay? So you begin at that point specified by the initial condition, your initial point, right? This point will be on the graph as required. 2, use a differential equation to find the slope dy dx at this point. Okay, so you're going to find the dy dx. So you're going to find the dy dx, and you're going to say, the point that we're going to make here is that the delta y is going to be this times the delta x. Okay, in other words, if I start at this point, whatever, so this is the graph itself, this is what we're trying to find. We don't know what it is. Okay, we're going to go from here, and we're going to say, I know the initial point, but I know that the next point here is going to be some delta x, that I am going to control what that is. I'm going to put a delta x there, and I'm just going to say that it's going to be here instead of here. Okay, do you see how this is the slope, right? And this is the run. So if I multiply those two, I should get the rise, right? Which is right here. And so that's what we're doing. We're just blindly just going to go ahead and go through that. And if we make these delta x's small enough, we should be able to graph something that is close enough to our original solution. And that's what Euler's developed. Okay?
You just make it like 0.0.
Yeah, 0.01, 0.001, whatever you want to make it, right? Okay. So let's go and see if we can use this and do example number 9. Let's see if we can do example number 9. So you have to pay close attention to what we're doing here, right? So we have example number 9. Let the function satisfy the initial evidence, that is that dy dx is equal to x plus y, and we had the initial point was 2 and 0. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 0. This is 7 or 8, 9, where are we? 9. Example number 9. Okay, so we're going to find, so the book actually uses delta x as 0.2. It says to use 0.2. So we're going to say that delta x is 0.2. Okay, so we're starting at point where? X equals 2, y is equal to 0, right? So we're going to start at 2, 0. So we're going to start at 2, 0. Right? So what is delta y, delta x going to be? dy dx, I'm sorry, dy dx. 2. Right? This is going to be 0.2. So the dy, delta y is this times this, correct? Right, it was this times this. 0.4, right? So the point that I'm going to get is going to be x plus delta x, x plus delta x, and then y plus delta y. Right? So the next time I'm going to go back to here, I'm going to start with that. Let me calculate my next point. dy dx is what? 2.6. What is delta x? 0.2 again. So your delta y is going to be this times this. Okay, so what is my x now? 2.2 plus 2, oh, this one right here, right? I'm going to start it with here, I'm going to add this, 0.92, right? Then you do this on and on and on, and I'm going to just connect those points together and say that's my answer. Okay, so this is Euler's method. Okay. Obviously, we have a computer, the calculator programs with us, so we should be able to do that. So let's see if we can use your calculator and see if we can actually do this. And let's do a tabulated thing. So do Euler T. Huh?
The initial so it's
X is equal to 2, y is equal to 0.
0, step size,
0.2,
number of points.
5, 5 points.
Oh, you have to go graph it.
Oh, you just keep going, just keep giving you it.
Did you get the data, the same data that got in the book on the top of page 334?
Yes. No.
Yes, no.
No, I
There you
just
go.
got
Yes,
2.
we're doing 5 points. And if this doesn't work, look at your guide.
Look at the guy.
Euler T. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's look at the program guide.
Yeah.
You have to put in an equation.
And we're doing Euler T, right?
Yeah.
Press program, search Euler T, click on it, then you should see program Euler T on your screen. Click enter again.
Oh, enter again, okay.
Enter the initial x and y values. Then enter the delta x for your function. Click enter. You must enter the number of points that you are going out to from the initial point. Okay, so that's 5 points, right?
Mine just does that.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine does that and then it loads. Like,
Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
got
putting
it.
a negative.
Oh.
Put the y.
Sam's got it.
Put the equation.
You gotta put the, it's just like the last one, you gotta put it in y equals.
Yeah, that's what I did, but then I'm just getting this.
And then it just keeps going. So I end with 3 and 1. Is that right?
Where do you put y?
What?
Oh, I didn't. Hold on. Hold on.
Let's do Euler G first, because if you look at the computer programs, the guide, it says,
I just did my own.
it discusses how to do.
Oh, it does this, so it goes like that, and then you can keep going.
No, that's not it.
Okay.
You're trying, this is what we're trying to replicate here, right? Okay, this is what we're trying to replicate
This
there.
round,
I got it.
so I did this.
What did you do now?
Is that here for loading or is it-
I just did what you said.
You put it in like right here, like that.
No, got the same problem as she.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing wrong. And I got,
Yeah.
Read the Euler G, read the Euler
You
G
did y.
on the computer programs thing first.
oh, and then.
Yeah, on the computer programs guide.
I got it.
Like,
You got it?
I think.
Let me see.
Oh, I'll show you volleyball. Oh, it just.
What?
2 0 2. Okay. Oh, oh, oh.
2.2.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you have to continue to enter a couple more times there. You're on the right
Just
track.
press, keep
Enter.
pressing enter?
Yeah.
I think it all 5.
Ah, okay. Wait, what am I
And it says done.
It is.
Then it says done at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can I see what it is?
Sam?
I don't
Proceed.
know how to, you just keep pressing enter. Once you get that 2.2 and then.
Wow, that's an accomplishment. Come on.
First you have
Wait,
to
so did
go
you put, what did
here.
you put in your initial?